now stand on the grand stage.
All right. Taking a look at this draft, we have a new pick, at least from last series and all of yesterday. We haven't seen Yasuke on this Nolan yet, and he's gonna bring it up in game number 1. This is all about feeling each other out in a best of 7.
But we have seen a similar pick to this, the seeus, something that wants to go fast and something that is very alter ego.
And they're going down memory lane. There was a time where Nolan was in the metagame alongside Suyo. So it's clear that Coach Zephyr, Professor X's needs and foresight are coming through. Quick peek at the emblems if you plan on playing Nolan in this current metagame. There's not much really changing here. Oh, quick start mid.
Yep, just a little bit more damage over on Yue. Alec blocking the passive constantly, getting the sustain over to Hijime.
I mean, well done already. We're seeing the aggression in the mid, but still nobody goes down. Demon Kite on this spread run. I mean, Aurora Gaming, I feel like their draft, they just keep it so simple. They keep it very Aurora Gaming PH. And if they win with this, it's a very good start from them because they don't have to change too much up. It's their style.
It's getting full from a basic breakfast or like a little glass of milk, a cup of coffee, if you will. Alter Ego, though, they're flexing how deep their hero pool goes. Could have sworn they were going to go utility as well, since there is a good combo in Hijime and Alec, and then they can bank on Arfi, but Yasuke, the hero pool on this young man.
Yeah, and this is what we were kind of teasing about in the pre-match, right? We were talking about how Alter Ego, they want to go fast, but Aurora Gaming Philippines, they know how to play slow. They know how to slow the tempo down all the way to a point where Alter Ego makes mistakes. And already they're setting up, but look, already Dark Wave coming in. Demon Kite take it down, the fracture, all in. The light coming in for the re-engage. Yue pops in Crimson Beacon, able to get a Lantern Flare. Edward jumps in now with the Brave Spider. It's gonna be Nino in the back line as Edward.
Yue taking a lot of damage, might just go down here.
Alec will take a few shots. Nino! With Infinite Pursuit now jumps again. Another jump forward, but now he's caught in a bad place. Has another proc of the Infinite Pursuit. Will be able to go for the jump again and again. Takes a turret shot and gets
too much out of that trade.
Yep, flickers were used, and now we're jumping over Turtle 1.
Nino in the back, going in for Yue. Suzuki's gonna be taken very low by Edward. He's gonna go for the stun. Glorious Pathway coming down as the turtle was already secured by Demon Kite, but now it's gonna be Nino all alone. Crimson Beacon and Lantern Flare picking him up. He's trying to go for the pursuit. Dark Wave by Nino. Jumps over on Edward, gets another proc, but will be slain by Edward.
Alec has to get out of here with a Tsunami Slam, looking for the escape.
Alec cannot escape. There was a lantern on him and a big horse. Don't Demon Kite, then take it. But now they're gonna go for the dive in the bottom lane. Alec, flicker in, Tsunami Slam, fracture come down, and all in over on Edward. And it's a pick down below, but look at the response from Aurora Gaming. Glorious Pathway.
Arfi just needs to go home at this point. He's got to get out of here. The BMI, the Blazing Duet.
Cancelled out now, the pickup and the throw down back, but again, it's Light who takes the kill.
Took 2 deaths, so that makes Nino a little more helpful in these future fights.
Jump over on Alec from Edward. Bravest Fighter already used up, but Demon Kite is on the turtle, and Yasuke doesn't seem interested. Now is Light. Gets caught with a passive, but that's about it. It's free for Aurora. Arfi, Blazing Duet up top.
That's an ult for an ult in the gold lane. So far, Aurora Gaming have bridged their early game. They figured out, hey, we can be this, I'm holding my hands out about 6 inches apart, this aggressive against the Alter Ego, but not anymore, because AE, they're willing to fight. A little bit of pressure, Tsunami Slam!
The lockdown now with Hijime going for the stun as well. Big bonk, Alec gonna be taking it now. Good taunt coming down as Nino rotates and flanks him on the other side. It's the Inferno Pursuit to take him down as Yasuke goes in with the helmet of Dark Wave from Nino over on Yue with the Crimson Beacon. Gets him to safety, and now they go back to the mid lane.
So 2 down on the side of Aurora.
Mission and all in coming down. Arfi Blazing Duet. Tsunami Slam based on a Purify. They get the kill on Doming. Onto Arfi. Turtle up top though is the response from Aurora.
I don't know how worth it is to trade your gold laner for the turtle. I'm sure Aurora saw that a mile away.
Yeah, that's a big win for Alter Ego. Plus, big chance of getting this tower on bot as Alter Ego blocks off Light and Yue to try to get down to Zachlin.
So getting there is an inevitability. It's up to Alter Ego to force Aurora to stumble. And that's why Aurora's backing off.
Nami's having the Glorious Pathway again. Yue able to go for the Crimson Beacon. Flicker up from Hijime, but it gets picked up and thrown back to the fray as Light goes in with Edward. But Alec is still able to sustain.
Arfi into the backside with a Blazing Duet.
Gets big bonked on him. Now the fracture coming in from Yasuki to take Doming Kite down as Nino continues to jump back and forth. Inferno Pursuit, but now it's Yue to lock him down. He goes for one last one, but Edward cuts him down. Way too early, and now Aurora's holding the turret, the Lord.
Dance has begun. Alter Ego making their move, the conceal from Alec.
You know, walking up, but Edward doing the same thing now with the help of Glorious Pathways. The Tsunami Slam is able to lock Edward down, but now look at the damage on Hijime. It's Edward in the back with Light.
And now Yasuke goes down as well. Alec all on his own.
You know, jumping to the back line now, trying to go for the Inferno Pursuit, but again, it's going to be Doming.
I think the big thing for Alter Ego in past games is they're able to last it up. Wait a second.
There we go. That's a big charge from the Lord at the mid lane. They crack it open with no response from Alter Ego. Arfi taking a big portion of that damage. Dark Wave landing on 3, but there's no damage currently. And Aurora have had enough. They crack open the base turret, and now it's back to the systematic Aurora.
They smelled something was fishy there. No vision on Yasuke. Where's he's hiding out? They decide, all right, we got what we came for. That's a huge win.
On initiations, but they're able to find resources, take away from Yasuke. Light counter the initiate.
Yep. Now it's going to be the disengage from Nino. He goes for the Dark Wave, landing it on 2, but now Edward forced to fight. That's good. Tsunami's down to cancel out the last portion of the Raging Slash. Big bomb from Demon Kite, and Edward cuts him down again. He's on a killing spree.
Yasuke still in the jungle, gonna try to lock on.
That ain't it. He got taunted by the Demon, and Domeng takes him down.
Yue and Domenkite are good targets, but not when there's 2 chunky boys next to them. Make it 3, a half man, half horse.
And that's the way that Aurora Gaming is approaching every single one of these fights. Everyone just huddles around Demon Kite and Light. Because if anyone tries to catch Domeng, and if anyone tries to catch Yue, the taunt comes in. The little bonk from Hylos comes in.
We've come full circle, ladies and gentlemen. The last time Edward was on this stage, in this arena, not a single game he won. And he's just moments away from correcting that, historically.
4-1-6. Managed but survive, and now he goes back in with a helmet Demon Kite. Meanwhile, Light on the back line with Yue jumping in as Domeng goes for the base, but is on force already. Yasuke getting rid of Yue, but Domenkite's gonna be all over the way. Yue comes in from Arfi!
Nino also trying to block it off as Yasuke works on the Lord.
Nino's all alone, now against 4. He's jumping ready for the pursuit. He's so tanky, but again, he's constantly jumping in as Arfi does a lot of damage. Dark Wave coming in from Nino, but Domeng takes him down.
The minions are cleared, but one more wave against the base.
They're gonna go straight for it. No, not.